Welcome, dear friends. Today, we approach a theme deeply rooted in the wisdom of letting go, the transformative power of ceasing to care excessively about things beyond our control. It's a journey where we explore not indifference, but the art of detachment and the freedom it brings. Let's start by examining what it truly means to stop caring in a way that is beneficial to our growth. When I say, once you stop caring, I am not advocating for apathy or emotional disengagement from life. Rather, I am referring to the release of the tight grip we often have on expectations of others, of life, and even of ourselves. This release is not about giving up on aspirations or love. It's about adjusting our attachment to the outcomes that we often predict or demand. Consider how much energy we spend worrying about what others think of us. This concern can govern many aspects of our lives, from the way we dress to the career paths we choose. However, imagine a day when you decide to dress solely for your comfort and joy, not dictated by fashion or peer approval. In this simple act of wearing what truly pleases you, there is a subtle yet profound liberation. You begin to reclaim the energy that was once siphoned off by societal expectations. This energy is now redirected towards activities and thoughts that resonate with your authentic self. Moreover, when you liberate yourself from the chains of public approval, your genuine personality begins to surface. You start engaging in hobbies and pursuits that genuinely interest you, rather than those deemed impressive by others. This authenticity attracts people into your life who appreciate your true nature, fostering deeper and more meaningful relationships. Now, let's gently shift our focus to the realm of professional life. The fear of failure and the drive for perfection can often lead us into a state of constant anxiety and dissatisfaction. However, when we ease the pressure on ourselves to always succeed according to conventional standards, we open up new avenues of creativity. Freed from the dread of judgment, we are more likely to take calculated risks, embrace innovative ideas, and accept that failure is a natural step in the learning process. This mindset not only enhances our professional growth, but also contributes to a healthier, more balanced life. At this point, it is crucial to ask, what areas of your life are drained by overconcern? Identifying these can be the first step towards regaining your energy and focus. As we conclude this first part, reflect on the essence of what has been shared. Embracing detachment from excessive concerns is not about neglecting responsibility, but about finding a balance where we do our best, yet are not emotionally enslaved by the outcome. It's about living more fully in the present, where we can truly appreciate and experience life as it unfolds, rather than how we insist it should be. Embracing authenticity. The path to emotional liberation and clarity. Continuing from where we left off, let's delve deeper into the emotional and spiritual liberation that follows when we stop caring excessively about things that do not align with our core values. This part of our exploration focuses on the internal peace and clarity that emerge when we realign our priorities and energies. As you begin to practice detachment from societal expectations and personal pressures, you may notice a profound sense of peace enveloping you. This peace comes from the understanding and acceptance that many events in life are outside our control. By focusing our energies only on what we can influence, we conserve our emotional and mental resources and become more effective in our actions. Think about the last time you faced a traffic jam. Did your worry or frustration change the situation? Most likely, it did not. However, consider how different the experience might have been if you had accepted the situation and used that time to listen to a favorite podcast or music. This shift in perspective doesn't change the external circumstances, but it dramatically alters your internal experience, transforming a frustrating situation into a more pleasant or productive one. This principle applies equally to more significant aspects of life. For instance, when we stop obsessing over achieving a perfect relationship or an ideal job, we open ourselves to experiencing relationships and work in a more relaxed, open-hearted manner. We begin to appreciate what is present rather than lamenting what isn't. This acceptance invites a form of peace that is deeply grounding. Furthermore, the clarity that comes with this peace is transformative. It allows you to see people and situations for what they truly are, rather than what you desire them to be. This vision is not clouded by intense emotions or unrealistic expectations. You become capable of making decisions that are more aligned with your true self, decisions that resonate with your deepest values. Consider the relationships in your life. How often have they been strained by unmet expectations or misunderstandings? Imagine approaching these relationships with a mindset that accepts people as they are, not as you wish them to be. This approach does not mean you tolerate poor treatment or do not desire good things for yourself and others, but it does mean that you interact without the heavy burden of expectation. This can lead to healthier, more resilient connections with others. Now let's address the transformative impact this mindset can have on your personal growth. When you stop caring excessively about conforming to external standards and start focusing on what truly matters to you, a shift occurs in your personal development journey. You begin to explore paths and ideas that perhaps you were previously too apprehensive to consider. This is where true innovation and originality bloom. By not fearing the judgment of others, you allow yourself the freedom to experiment, to learn, and ultimately, to grow. In this liberated state, you also become a beacon for others. Your journey can inspire those around you to reassess their own lives, to perhaps embrace a similar path of authenticity and emotional freedom. This is not a journey of isolation, but one of profound community impact, where your growth catalyzes the growth of others. Reflect on this for a moment. How could your life change if you were to fully embrace this level of authenticity? What might you try? What new paths might you explore if you weren't so concerned with the approval of others? Let us conclude this second part by recognizing that the peace and clarity gained from caring less about the unnecessary not only enhance our personal lives but extend their benefits to our communities. It is a powerful, expansive state that promotes a healthier, more vibrant way of being in the world. Harnessing inner strength, resilience, and empowerment in a world of uncertainty. In this third part of our discussion, we explore another profound dimension of the impact of caring less: increased resilience and empowerment. This is about the strength that comes not from hardening ourselves against the world, but from understanding our place within it and moving through it with wisdom. When you reduce the amount of energy spent on worrying about things beyond your control, you naturally become more resilient. Resilience does not mean being unaffected by life's challenges. Rather, it means recovering more quickly and effectively, learning from experiences instead of being worn down by them. This kind of resilience is deeply empowering because it stems from an inner certainty about your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Imagine facing a challenging situation at work, such as a project not going as planned. If you're not overly concerned with the fear of failure, you can approach this situation with a mindset focused on solutions rather than repercussions. This shift not only potentially leads to more creative and effective solutions, but also maintains your peace of mind and self-esteem regardless of the outcome. You know you are capable, and a single setback does not define your worth or your abilities. This empowered state also allows you to set boundaries more effectively. When you stop caring excessively about pleasing others or meeting every demand placed on you, you can say no when something does not serve your well-being or align with your values. Setting such boundaries is crucial for maintaining your energy and respect for yourself. It also teaches others how to treat you, creating more respectful and meaningful interactions. Moreover, empowerment through resilience also enhances your ability to advocate for yourself and others. When you are not bogged down by unnecessary concerns, you have the clarity and energy to stand up for what is right. This could mean advocating for fairness in your community, standing up for someone who is being treated unjustly, or simply contributing to causes that align with your values. Reflect on moments when you felt overwhelmed by challenges. How might these situations have unfolded differently if you had approached them with less concern for external validation and more focus on your own strengths and capabilities? As we wrap up this third part, remember that resilience and empowerment are not just personal benefits. They ripple out to influence everyone around us. By embodying these qualities, you not only enhance your own life but also contribute to a stronger, more compassionate society. Cultivating authentic joy, living deeply in alignment with your true values. In this final part of our exploration, we consider the ultimate outcome of caring less about the superficial and more about what truly enriches us, a life characterized by deep fulfillment and joy. This is about the inner contentment that arises when we align our actions with our deepest values and live authentically. When you shift your focus from external approval to inner satisfaction, you begin to engage more deeply with activities and relationships that truly matter to you. This shift doesn't just alter your activities, it transforms your entire experience of life. You start to find joy in the simple moments, in the process of living rather than in specific outcomes. This kind of joy is more constant and less dependent on circumstances. Moreover, when your identity and sense of worth are not tied to external validation, you experience a profound liberation. This liberation allows you to enjoy successes without arrogance and endure failures without despair. Your self-worth is no longer on the line in every endeavor, which brings a tremendous sense of inner peace and stability. This tranquility is not a fleeting emotion, but a steady state that enriches every aspect of your life. Consider how different your daily life could be if you were no longer driven by the need for constant recognition. Imagine waking up each day with the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you, knowing that your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. This is the essence of living from a place of fulfillment and joy. Additionally, this approach to life encourages a spirit of gratitude. When you're not constantly seeking more in terms of approval or material success, you become more aware of and thankful for what you already have. Gratitude itself is transformative. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Studies have shown that regular practice of gratitude is linked to enhanced mental health, better sleep, and even stronger relationships. Let's explore how living authentically impacts relationships. When you no longer prioritize people's approval over your authenticity, you naturally attract and choose to maintain relationships with individuals who appreciate the real you. These relationships are typically deeper and more satisfying because they are based on genuine interactions rather than superficial exchanges. You find that your connections are not just more numerous, but significantly richer and more supportive. Now, reflect on the times when you felt you had to wear a mask to be accepted or loved. How did that affect your relationships and your sense of self? How might your interactions change if you were fully authentic, sharing your true self without the fear of judgment? As we approach the close of our exploration, It's important to recognize that the journey to caring less about the unnecessary and focusing more on what truly brings joy and fulfillment is a continuous one. It requires practice, patience, and perseverance. However, the rewards are immense and life-changing. You gain not just a deeper sense of peace and joy, but also a profound connection to the world around you. Living this way does not mean you will never face disappointment or hardship, but it does mean that your happiness and peace are not entirely contingent on external circumstances. You become more resilient, more creative, and more in tune with your true desires and values. This alignment is what leads to a life of deep fulfillment and lasting joy. As we conclude, I invite you to take a moment to envision your life transformed by these principles. Imagine a life where you are free from the heavy burdens of excessive worry and expectation. Envision yourself moving through the world with a lighter heart and a clearer mind, enriched by relationships and pursuits that truly matter to you. Thank you for joining me on this profound journey towards understanding and embracing the liberating power of caring less about the superficial and more about what genuinely enriches our lives. May this knowledge serve as a beacon, guiding you towards greater peace, resilience, and joy.